You're not poor because of a lack of effort. You're poor because you're spending money on things that look like assets, but are actually disguised liabilities. New cars, fancy gadgets, luxurious weddings, even expensive degrees, society labels them as success. But behind that glamour are hidden costs draining your cash flow, limiting your freedom, and locking you in the golden cage called the middle class. This analysis will expose 10 fake assets silently keeping you broke while you think you're building wealth. And most importantly, it will show you a way out. Now let's begin the transformation of your financial mindset, where money isn't just kept, it's brought to life. The hidden danger of fake assets. Many people believe they're building assets when in fact they're carrying financial burdens disguised in flowery promises. What seems like a smart choice can be a cleverly designed trap. These things don't make you poor overnight, but drain your wealth little by little in silence. This is why even high earners feel constant financial stress. Fake assets make you believe you're investing when in truth, you're spending to gain approval. This illusion is the real enemy. Financial freedom doesn't come from appearing wealthy. It comes from understanding what's truly working for or against you. True assets have 3 traits. They generate cash flow, appreciate over time, and give you more freedom. Fake assets do the opposite. They lose value, come with ongoing costs, and trap you in a work-spend debt cycle. Flashy items like new cars, luxury gadgets, or high-end fashion may look like assets. But if you can't sell them for more, or they don't earn income, they're just liabilities. Many fall into this illusion, mistaking image for impact. That confusion is what keeps so many stuck financially, even when they work hard and earn decently. The solution isn't to give up enjoyment, but to choose wisely. Every dollar you spend should point toward long-term value, not short-term validation. Be mindful of the seductive consumer culture that promotes image over impact. Learning to distinguish assets from liabilities is one of the most powerful skills in building wealth. To escape the middle-class trap, you must first see it clearly. Clarity is the first step to freedom. The sooner you shift your lens, the sooner you can reclaim your financial future and rewrite your story. Fake asset number 1, timeshares. Glossy brochures with turquoise beaches, luxury resorts, and happy smiles don't reflect the financial truth behind them. Timeshares are not true ownership, but long-term binding contracts with ever-rising maintenance fees. You don't really own an asset, you own a recurring burden. And worst of all, resale is nearly impossible. It's not a vacation investment. It's a trap dressed in sunsets. What you thought was a lifetime of rest becomes a lifetime of payments. That illusion steals flexibility, drains cash, and offers none of the freedom that true wealth should bring. It's ownership without control. And that's the problem. Real vacation value comes from flexibility, not restriction. Timeshares limit your choices, lock your calendar, and charge fees beyond your control. What you believed was an investment in memories is actually a purchase of calculated inconvenience. You could book any stay, anytime through Airbnb or travel platforms at often lower costs and with zero long-term ties. The illusion of exclusivity is expensive. True freedom means not being bound by contracts that don't serve you. Vacation should refresh your life, not complicate your finances. Don't pay for the right to feel stuck. Pay for the right to choose. Instead of locking yourself into repeat vacations, choose financial flexibility. Use platforms like Airbnb, build up travel reward points, or seek short-term deals that give variety without obligation. A real asset should be usable, liquid, and under your control. If you're paying for something even when you're not using it, it's not working for you, it's working against you. Timeshares promise comfort but deliver confinement. Smart wealth builders stay mobile, adaptable, and untied to expenses that never end. Don't let your dream vacation become a lifelong invoice. Choose freedom, not frustration, when planning rest. Fake asset number 2, expensive education with no ROI. We're taught that investing in education always brings returns. But harsh reality shows many are paying for degrees that don't lead to matching income. They take on massive student debt only to land low-paying jobs, struggling for years to recover. That's not an investment. That's a liability wearing the mask of ambition. The real value of education doesn't lie in its price tag. It lies in the real-world skills and results it produces. When education becomes a status symbol instead of a tool for growth, it turns from opportunity into a long-term financial anchor. A six-figure degree does not guarantee a six-figure career. If your chosen field lacks demand, or if you have no clear career plan, your tuition becomes a burden, not a stepping stone. Many pursue degrees just to have one, unaware they're paying for uncertainty. Learning is powerful, but studying out of pride or tradition without financial logic is dangerous. Without considering market value and earning potential, you may spend years repaying something that never repays you. Education must be a strategic move, not an emotional or social expectation. Otherwise, it quietly pulls you backward. The answer isn't rejecting education, but redefining it. Evaluate cost-benefit carefully. Trade schools, online platforms, and skill-based training often yield higher returns at lower costs. What matters is real-world application and how quickly you can recover the investment. It's not about brand-name diplomas, it's about financial clarity. The right education builds income, not just resumes. Don't confuse prestige with profit. The goal is financial growth, not ceremonial debt. Learn with intention, invest with precision, and measure every dollar by what it can return, not just what it impresses. Knowledge is power, but debt without ROI is power lost. Fake asset number 3. High-interest credit card debt. Credit cards are a double-edged sword. When managed well, they offer convenience and rewards. But once mismanaged, they become a financial trap in disguise. With average interest rates above 20%, even small purchases can double in cost if not paid off promptly. Every passing month, you're not just repaying the product, you're paying for procrastination. This is no longer a tool, it's a silent chain squeezing your finances day by day. Credit card debt is designed to look manageable while it quietly builds a mountain. And before you know it, you're buried in interest instead of building wealth. The most dangerous part is the illusion of control. You think you're handling it because the minimum payment looks affordable, but compound interest is not your friend. It's your enemy here. That $500 emergency can become $1,200 before you realize it. People justify swiping for rewards or unexpected expenses, but the system is built for you to delay, not win. Credit companies profit off your hesitation. Every moment you wait, they earn more. If you're not aggressively eliminating debt, you're passively enriching someone else. This is the trap you must break before it becomes a lifetime sentence. The solution is clear. Prioritize paying off high-interest debt above all. Shift to zero-interest balance transfers or low-interest personal loans to escape faster. Don't invest before you eliminate what's draining you. Credit cards should be strategic tools, not open wounds in your budget. Use automation to stay ahead and never miss payments. Turn the game around by taking back control of your cash flow. Every dollar not lost to interest is a dollar you can grow. Debt is not just numbers, it's the weight between you and freedom. Drop it and watch your wealth accelerate. Fake asset number 4. Brand new cars that depreciate fast. A new car isn't an asset, it's one of the most deceptive liabilities out there. The moment you drive it off the lot, it can lose 20% of its value instantly. Within 5 years, depreciation can reach over 60%. That's not including loan interest, rising insurance premiums, and ongoing maintenance costs. Every upgrade you make to stay current is a decision driven by emotion, not logic. New cars represent status, not strategy. While they give a short-lived thrill, they quietly erode your financial base. It's not transportation, it's a high-cost illusion dressed in a shiny finish. The financial system thrives on consumers who buy emotionally and justify logically. You think you need a new car for safety, comfort, or functionality. But often, it's about validation. Millions fall into the cycle of replacing vehicles every few years, committing to new debts just to keep up appearances. Meanwhile, depreciation silently devours your net worth. What you drive may impress strangers, but it delays your goals. You're not moving forward, you're spinning in place. Your car should serve you, not dominate your finances. Emotional purchases are the enemy of long-term wealth. The solution is simple. Buy certified pre-owned vehicles or lease smartly when necessary. Choose cars that align with your cash flow, not society's expectations. A vehicle is a utility, not a trophy. Let it be a bridge to opportunity, not a burden of image. Wealth is built through restraint, not reaction. If your vehicle depreciates faster than your wealth accumulates, you've made the wrong investment. Drive what moves you toward freedom, not what moves others to envy. True status comes from financial independence, not fancy interiors. Choose wisely, and let your car serve your journey, not hijack it. Fake asset number 5. Luxury fashion that changes every season. Luxury fashion targets our deepest desire, to be seen and validated. A designer coat, limited edition sneakers, or a trendy handbag may give you instant confidence. But the truth is brutal. Their value vanishes as soon as you walk out the store. Each new fashion drop whispers that what you wore last month is now outdated. These items don't build wealth. They erode it. You're not investing. You're buying short-term admiration at long-term expense. Fashion isn't the enemy. Confusing image with value is. The more you spend to impress, the less you have to invest. The bigger danger lies in the mindset it creates, a never-ending chase for relevance. Every purchase driven by fear of missing out is one less step toward financial freedom. Closets overflow while accounts shrink. People proudly wear logos of companies that don't pay them, thinking it elevates status. But true confidence doesn't need a label. The wealthy don't advertise brands, they invest in assets. They understand that financial independence is quieter than hype. They don't need trends to feel complete. Fashion fades, but your financial foundation, if built right, lasts. Stop spending to keep up. Start choosing to move forward. You don't have to reject fashion, you just need to master it. Invest in timeless, high-quality basics that outlast seasonal fads. Focus on functionality and long-term style. Every dollar saved on unnecessary outfits can be redirected into assets that grow. Own your style instead of renting approval. Build a wardrobe that reflects who you are, not who you're trying to impress. The goal is not to look rich, but to be free. Don't let your clothing speak louder than your bank account. Choose elegance over excess. Let your wealth show in your choices, not your receipts. Fake asset number 6. Expensive technology that quickly becomes obsolete. The excitement of unboxing a brand new phone or premium gadget is hard to resist, but that thrill fades fast when a newer model launches just months later. This cycle is no accident. It's engineered obsolescence. You don't upgrade because you need to. You upgrade because you're told you're falling behind. Most devices still work perfectly, but clever marketing and peer pressure convince you otherwise. Instead of making your life better, technology becomes a money pit. It's not the tool that's the problem. It's how often you let it dictate your spending. Constant upgrades are silent financial leaks. The mistake isn't buying tech. It's assigning it value it doesn't deserve. Many stretch budgets or use high-interest financing for flashy gadgets not because they need them, but because they crave status. And while the device depreciates daily, the payments keep coming. What you think is innovation is often ego. Worse, these items have poor resale value, especially once new versions hit the shelves. You're not building capability, you're renting digital clout at a premium. When technology becomes a way to impress instead of a way to produce, you've turned tools into traps. The cost is real and recurring. To escape the tech trap, shift your mindset from consumption to intention. Use your devices until they genuinely no longer serve your needs, not until you feel outdated. Consider refurbished models. Sell old devices before their value vanishes. Let technology serve your growth, not steal from it. True wealth builders see gadgets as means, not milestones. If your tech isn't helping you create income or increase efficiency, it's a luxury, not an asset. Don't chase the future blindly. Make the present work for you. Upgrade your thinking before you upgrade your phone. That's where financial power begins. Fake asset number 7. Lavish weddings and emotional liabilities. A grand wedding may make you the star for a day, but it can cost you for years. The average luxurious ceremony today easily crosses tens of thousands of dollars. While guests enjoy the food and photos, you're left with debt and financial strain. What's marketed as a once-in-a-lifetime celebration often becomes a long-term burden. This isn't a celebration of love. It's a financial detour disguised as tradition. Many couples start their lives together by moving backward, not forward. Overspending on a single day can delay home ownership, investment plans, and long-term stability. It's emotion dressed up as obligation. The problem isn't love. It's how we choose to express it. Many treat weddings as social performances, borrowing money to impress guests they barely know. The event ends in hours. The payments stretch for years. Couples pour money into dresses, venues, decor, and gourmet meals when that same capital could launch a business or secure a down payment. No one questions these expenses because they're culturally normalized. But normalized doesn't mean wise. This isn't about rejecting joy. It's about designing it wisely. Real love doesn't need fireworks, it needs a foundation. Debt should never be the cost of a memory. The solution isn't skipping weddings, it's rethinking them. Celebrate in ways that match your values, not societal pressure. A small, meaningful ceremony can create deeper memories than a flashy spectacle. You don't need debt to prove devotion. Choose intention over extravagance. Design your wedding around your future, not your Instagram feed. Marriage is a lifelong partnership. Start it with clarity, not confusion. Use that money to invest in your dreams together. The most beautiful weddings are those that honor love without sacrificing freedom. Spend wisely today so your commitment doesn't cost your tomorrow. Love is powerful. So is financial intelligence. Fake asset number 8, gambling, lottery, and dangerous hope. Gambling and lottery tickets sell dreams, but the odds sell you out. People pour billions into scratch cards, slot machines, and sports betting, believing they're just one stroke of luck away from wealth. But statistically, you're more likely to be struck by lightning twice than win a major jackpot. While players chase miracles, casinos and state lotteries thrive. You're not investing. You're funding billion-dollar empires that prey on hope. The most dangerous part? It feels exciting. But underneath that thrill is a system built to take more than it gives. False hope isn't harmless, it's expensive. Even worse than the odds is the habit. Every ticket, every small bet builds a mindset of relying on chance instead of strategy. People postpone learning skills or building income streams because they believe one day luck will strike. But that day never comes. They live in financial limbo, spending little by little on fantasies while missing real opportunities. It's not just about the money lost, it's the momentum sacrificed. Gambling teaches you to wait, not act. It feeds procrastination disguised as optimism. What seems harmless entertainment becomes a drain on both resources and potential. There's a better way to feed that thrill. Reward discipline. Instead of buying tickets, set up an auto transfer to invest each time you resist gambling. Gamify your goals. Celebrate consistency, not risk. Turn what once drained you into a source of power. Wealth doesn't come from windfalls. It comes from habits. Replace lucky guesses with predictable growth. Every dollar you don't gamble is a seed you can plant. And over time, those seeds multiply. You don't need luck to win. You need clarity, courage, and compounding. Stop betting on miracles. Start building your own. Fake assets final. Luxury cars and recreational toys that don't create value. Luxury cars, boats, jet skis, they sound thrilling, but they're financial black holes. These items come with steep purchase prices, sky-high insurance, costly repairs, and ongoing maintenance. Meanwhile, actual usage is often minimal. What seems like an upgrade is frequently just a cash drain. People think they're leveling up. In reality, they're signing up for a slow bleed. These toys impress for a moment, but burden for years. If something takes your money but doesn't grow in value or generate income, it's not an asset. It's a liability with leather seats and polished chrome. The irony is brutal. Many people empty savings or take out loans to afford these flashy items, all in the name of success. They stretch their budgets thin for status symbols they barely use. One minor accident can cost thousands, and these objects won't generate cash flow, won't appreciate, and won't open doors to real opportunities. They inflate your ego while deflating your finances. Every dollar locked into a depreciating luxury is a dollar stolen from potential growth. The pursuit of looking rich is often the fastest way to stay broke. The numbers don't lie, even if the vehicle shines. You can still enjoy life. Just do it smarter. Rent luxury vehicles or recreational toys for special occasions, or better yet, redirect that money toward income-producing investments. Shared ownership or fractional use can cut costs without killing joy. Experiences don't require permanent ownership. True freedom means access without obligation. Your net worth should reflect intention, not impulse. Don't buy things to impress people who don't pay your bills. Wealth is not about owning the most toys. It's about having the most options. Choose assets that move your life forward, not ones that just sit in storage. The 10 fake assets you've just uncovered aren't just poor spending choices, they are psychological traps disguised as success. From lifetime vacations to luxury cars, from lottery tickets to the latest tech, each decision can pull you further from financial freedom if you're not vigilant. True wealth doesn't come from what you flaunt, it comes from what you control. To escape the middle-class trap, you must learn to invest in real value, not appearances. Don't let your money disappear in silence. Let it serve the life you choose.